Ready?
Born ready.
Alright.
I just need the assist. That's
Camera rolling, audio rolling, action.
Yeah. I don't do things on command, you know. Ask me nicely. Say start, please, sir.
Start now.
Man, wicked. We are here live in the BBCAN Cribz.
Live and direct once again.
Season few. Episode few. The second season, second edition. I got some guests with me. Introduce yourself.
It's your boy Godfrey, the godfather of finesse.
Why are we
Back
introducing
again
Godfrey?
for another episode. You guys already know who I am because I'm here every episode, but I will introduce myself.
What if they didn't watch the last
One last time.
What if they didn't watch the last episode? Introduce yourself.
Okay. Name's Loudy, your resident fact checker, and we got a special guest here today.
I didn't say introduce him yet. I didn't say that. I didn't say
Yo,
that.
we're short on time.
introduce
We're short on time.
Yes, I'm boasting right now. This is what I thrive on. I like this part.
I thought you wanted me to throw the ball to him.
No,
Yo,
I didn't.
do your thing, man.
Introduce himself first.
Do your thing.
But he tried to go extra. Now, this is the old cast. We were here last season 1, but this time in this season, he was talked about all last season in our 3 whole episodes we did last season. He was the most talked about person. He was the most talked about house guest for all of last season. And right now, we're having there in the crib for this whole season of BBCAN Cribz. Introduce yourself, my youth.
Yours truly, one and only Rob King from season 8. You feel me? Jamar Tyrone Lee, the King, straight.
Right.
Holy.
Rob the King.
We got the middle name this time, too.
Rob is the middle name, everything. All the
Tyrone.
names, all
It's
the
out,
names,
it's out there.
all the
It's
names.
out
That's
there,
got to be
you know
the
what I'm
blackest name I ever heard, yo.
saying? My bad.
So, this is actually the first time that the people them are gonna see you because we did an episode which I'm calling episode 0, and that's the Zoom episode that we did. So you might see some flashbacks to stuff that he said before. We've been all acquainted and we made sure that we're all on the same page and we're focused, ready to break down this whole season of BBCAN. But this is the first time in front of the cameras.
Yes,
we're in
sir.
the studio. We're in the real crib instead of our own cribs. Let's go. Let's break it down. Loudy, what's the first topic?
Let's get into it. Let's talk about the arch rival HOH competition on Monday.
All that.
The HOH competition on Monday. Once again, the competition that Austin won. That set the whole
arch rival.
This archery contest with the bow and arrows. You had to the metal balls that you had to
That's
keep.
what it means.
You remember that now?
Arch rival.
That's what it was called.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I always wondered. I always heard the phrase arch rival, but I didn't know what that meant.
I would have called the
Archery.
I would have called it Robin. No, pause.
Yo, remember the editing we had to do last week, sir? Like, please.
I would have called
Please.
it. I would have called it Robin contest. So,
Okay.
what do you feel? What about it?
So,
What do you want to talk about it?
I don't know about Godfrey here, but basically what I remember is that it was down to Austin and Latoya, and they cut a deal, but in the end, Austin held out, and she basically became HOH for the week, which I thought was kind of dope because even a competition like that, you'd expect like the physical powerhouse players to really do well, but it was more like who can hold the better focus, and for it to come down to those 2 females in the house, I thought that was pretty dope.
Let me ask you a question. Is that a mental comp?
Yeah, because you got to keep a certain amount of
mental
physical and
like it
mental fortitude to you in order to keep it.
I feel like that's an endurance.
Endurance.
I think
and
it's a mix of
mental
both.
combined.
It's a mix.
Yeah.
Remember,
It could
you
be
have to
mental,
kind
for
of
sure.
block all the distractions around you too while you're holding it.
But then you could really say everything's a mental comp because when LeBron goes on the court, he has to have a mental game.
Yeah,
So it's not really a mental comp. But why I bring that up is because Josh did say like, "Oh, I hope it's not another mental comp." But I'm
Yeah,
like, bro,
he was
that's-
referring to that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's an endurance comp.
But Josh is not really a mental guy, right? So for
everything's a
him,
mental comp?
anything might seem like
A mental comp
to him, right?
Yeah. How am I gonna get myself?
If he has to
mental
count
comp.
something and use his brain, that
That's
might
it.
be mental.
Mental
So
comp.
we
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't. I would classify
But
that as endurance.
I'll classify it as endurance also. And the reason why, even, and the thing is, he said another too, like as if there was another. So I'm only assuming that he is comparing it to the ooze.
I think one of the first, yes, that was.
Ooze comp was an endurance comp.
Nah, that can't be it.
There's only been 2 competitions.
Wasn't there another competition?
What competition
No,
did?
there was.
The hanging
There
one.
was
Yes,
after
the
the
hanging
The
one.
ooze.
The
That's kind of
hanging was
endurance still.
Yes.
That's kind
That's
of
the ooze
endurance.
competition. The bucket of ooze.
But that's not mental.
So the man said that was the first. I remember I texted.
I feel like it's more like balance.
I text you guys
gotta have
exactly.
balance.
I'm like,
And I
yo,
wouldn't say-
neither
I
of
wouldn't
these
say
have been
mental.
mental comps. But anyways,
When I think of mental, I think of puzzle, that kind of stuff.
The one that we just seen,
Yes.
the HOH we just seen that just ended. If you guys saw the episode,
Like that, 'cause you have to actually remember
You
stuff,
have to
right?
look at it and figure stuff out with your mind. Your muscles can't help
Okay,
you.
now I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
He was talking about the Apple whatever competition, but referring to the arch rival competition as the other mental competition.
Okay.
That's why I think I'm really confused.
He didn't know what the Apple competition was comp. He said, "I hope it's not another mental comp wanting to pull himself off the
Right,
block."
but he was referring to the arch rival competition. That's what I'm saying.
That's what yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's not. Oh, you're saying another. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
you. It still was a mental comp.
No, we agree. We definitely agree.
I get what you're saying, but yeah. So, anyways, what about that competition? You said I booked it from before. I was upset that Austin had hung in as long as she did. Again, for me, I thought Latoya. I watch Latoya's Instagrams. She's a beast.
Yeah.
I expect her. She has a small frame. She seems like she weighs not that much. So I'm expecting her to dominate those endurance type of competitions. So when the first the goose competition, whatever that competition.
But remember, we debated on this because I said considering she held in long. You know what I mean?
Precisely.
Yeah.
And I agreed with. I said, okay, cool, whatever. I even called you afterwards. I said, okay, on the phone. We talked about that. But now to go toe to toe with Austin, who said she's a mental comp person. That was not a mental comp, despite what Josh said. She was like, I just need to remember stuff. She actually said specifically memory, right?
Yeah.
She's talking about memory. So for her to go toe to toe with Latoya, who is in the gym 24/7,
Right.
that make no sense. I would expect you to dominate those competitions. Yes, Latoya lasted to the last 4 in the first competition and the last 2 in the second competition, so she gets her kudos.
Yes.
But that's yours to win, bro. They're handing these to the women with the small frame and the muscles to support it. Those are the competitions for you. You're not gonna win the ones. I'm not saying you're not going to win the ones later, but these are your ideal ones.
Competitions to win. Yeah, that's true.
These are yours to win.
I would say even the first competition, even though they said that the body weight was catered to how much a person weighs.
Yeah.
If you're a really big dude, if we're thinking past season, a guy like the size of Anthony, that means if you're gonna carry your own weight, you're gonna have to carry what, 300 pounds?
Yeah.
Whereas if I weigh 120, it's much easier.
It was
for
like
a person.
it was calculated before. It would have been like, even if it was 50% of your body
That's
weight.
what I'm
so
saying,
whatever it is.
man. Anyone who's been in the gym, you've been in the gym, man. You know.
Yeah, I don't like those comps though. Those comps are unfair though.
Exactly.
To the mans.
To the man, it's crazy unfair,
Yeah.
bro. I listen, and why I know this is unfair. I'm sure I don't know if you guys know at home, but when I was in the gym regularly, and I was Moss, what you trying to tell me? What is this?
Yeah.
What sign language signal is this, bro? But when I was in the gym and I'm with a man with a frame your size or smaller, they're doing these pull-ups
Absolutely.
like
Because
crazy,
their body is
and their
easier
body
to
in the pull-ups
carry.
like, you can't do these.
They're light.
You can't do these pull-ups. No, nigga, I can't do these. Can you do
Exactly.
these weights?
It's a lot
that I'm
harder
doing?
to
Exactly.
do as a
No,
big
the
guy.
bigger guys is harder for them.
Exactly.
Like even on the first competition on my season, like the big guys dropped out first.
Yeah, they
They're
did.
holding like 300 pounds
Even
while
if
the girls are holding like
you're
150.
you're holding more
Right.
weight.
So I expected Latoya to do better in that competition. I thought it was a decent competition though. Like I wasn't mad at the competition. I think it's the first time we saw that in Big Brother Canada. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I've never seen that
competition
before. No.
So it was a new comp that they introduced. But I wasn't mad at the competition. I was just mad at Latoya personally. Do better, please. You're my girl.
One of your picks.
They're repping Durham.
My OLG pool depends on you doing better in these.
Bring it home for pick rain, bro.
Yeah, rep for the East End.
The east side.
Yeah.
Anybody else have anything to add on that topic?
I mean,
On that, yeah,
it looked pretty hard though. I feel like it's harder than it looks. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to hold your balance and
You
like
gotta
the ball,
hold your balance. Gotta make sure the balls are intact. Like there's so much things that you gotta.
and you got to add a ball every like
That's
what
probably
20
where the
minutes.
mental part comes in because you got
there's a lot of
different.
thinking
You
that
know what I
goes
mean?
into it.
So yeah, you just gotta keep your balance.
Not too
But
much, though.
it's definitely harder than it looks.
So-
but Austin surprised me though. I'll say that. I
She's-
didn't expect her to win.
She's
To
been
be honest,
surprising me since the season started.
Yo,
Yeah.
remember I switched when I
outperforming
actually
everybody.
started pre and I started to switch. Like now I'm actually switching on a different level. It's not just
Yeah,
it's not just a holler after the show.
Hold on, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later
okay.
with the picks.
But I
Anyways,
still do want to holler after the show. Though.
the same episode. Basically, we saw the form of a of a new alliance that looks like they're dominating the house.
Absolutely.
Called the
New alliance.
Sunsetters with 6
Speaking
of the
of
house
the
guests.
Sunsetters,
Tell me the
Loudy,
people
Yeah.
who are
name sucks.
How does that rank in the name in the
name
list
sucks.
of alliance names?
I don't. You know
The
what?
Sunsetters.
You know what? I wasn't feeling the name, but when Latoya gave the description of it,
Send you
I was sending gunshots to the
Send you
screen.
up
I
to
said,
the
"Yo,
sunset."
that's tough."
Man,
I really liked it.
mediocre.
I don't know.
You don't like it?
Nah, I don't. Like
I don't
it
care for the
still.
name, but I like the description
Sunsetters,
that
the
she gave.
Victors. I don't like none of these names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they need someone to name their alliances
Yeah, they
for
need
them.
production needs to get their storytelling crew to name the alliances for us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, all the good names have probably already been ran through already, so it's hard
Probably.
at this point to be original.
Pretty Boys is the worst one though.
Yeah, right. Like I was about to say that Pretty Boys is a terrible name, but they just dominated the game. So
They dominated.
and a name, and it doesn't matter the name; it's the game.
Maybe I'm just hating.
So apart from not liking the game, how do you like the 6 that are working together? How
I
do
don't
you
know
like
who they
that
are. Tell me,
dynamic?
please.
So we got Judson.
Yep.
We got Tyshawn. We got
Yep.
Latoya. So we got the 3
Yep.
Negroes, and we got Tina.
Except I don't like the fact that Braden is separate from the United Negroes Foundation.
Well, why Braden and why?
I
not
think he's kind
Victoria?
of separating himself.
Oh, that too. But I don't like the Braden separating, so that's why
He's
that's why I
close
said
with
about
Austin,
Braden.
and he was close with the.
I mean, he drew the line
Julie.
in the sand
Yeah, that
from
was
week
weird.
1.
That was
'cause
weird.
He wanted to join Julie and Austin and
Dolls.
call himself the Dolls. So right there, he aligned himself with those people. So you know,
Julie and Austin were the ones doing that photo shoot thing.
yeah, in front of the BBCAN
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I thought for some reason I thought Josh was in that mix.
Nah, he wasn't there at all.
Josh was a real loner.
He's an outcast. Period.
Lone wolf.
You know, I have no
He
friends.
was a real loner. That was not a good strategy, Josh. You're gonna see this
Yeah.
because you're home.
Wow. It's too early.
Oh, too early. Sorry. Rewind. You might not be home. We didn't get to that part of the podcast.
I mean, it's looking like he's going home. He's
Looking like
he's a lone wolf. He has nobody to back him up really. So
Looking
you
like
know? nobody's on his side. He has no alliance, but
Yeah, no,
sometimes that can help you. So people will look at you as a pawn. You know what I'm saying? And want to keep you around. So
So, I'm still. Oh, you didn't get the other 3 people. Sorry.
Yeah, so I was saying it was our 3 picks, right? Or my 3 picks, and Tina, Kiefer, and Beth.
I like the mix up still.
For Beth.
So
it's a very good.
It's a good mix.
mix-up.
Yeah, you got
It's
the
a
2
very-
old people.
Remember last week we were talking about misfits.
Yeah,
That's a good misfit
Right.
type of thing because Kiefer
Facts.
is a misfit. Tina's a misfit.
Right.
Beth is only there because of Tyshawn and maybe Jedson.
Both of them.
Yeah, the two
Both
of
of
them.
them.
both of them.
That comes in like something that happened last season. I'm not gonna say who, but two brothers might have been on one on one particular person that was bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
But it's a good mix. I think that mix could see. I would have said that they might be in danger because to me it seems like at least 2 weak links. I thought that Tina and Kiefer would be 2 weak links, but Kiefer just pulled out that win, which was a little
veto.
surprising to me.
Yeah.
And congrats.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
for the older, to just being stereotypical with the older demographic, I didn't think they'd be doing too much. But Tina's really playing and moving around and
Yeah,
talking
she's
to
social.
people. And
That's what I'm gonna
so
say. They're
these
definitely
are not your
impressing
typical what we called what was it people of age.
me. Yeah,
we named them people of age.
For real.
These are not your typical people of age, bro. They're moving around. They're young. They have social media, bro. They're tweeting.
yeah, they're up to the time for
Yeah,
sure.
man. Them some
Like,
up to the time,
this-
tweeting, Instagramming, social media people. They
Facts.
do TikTok dances, guaranteed.
Yeah,
If you
man.
go to
They're
Kiefer's
in it.
TikTok right now, find it. he's busting at least a one dance.
Yeah?
For sure. He needs at least a one
I need to
dance.
see that.
And I don't know. I just made it up. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
I'm putting my OLG BBCAN lottery money.
I'm jealous
on
of
it,
the
bro.
TikTok sponsor,
Yeah,
bro.
I personally, I definitely like this 6. The only thing that I had said at the beginning of the week, which was Monday, when they aired the alliance, was Kiefer seems like someone that easily freaks out under pressure. I
Yeah.
don't know if you noticed that during
Yeah.
the episode when he was nominated and right before the POV, like he was freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, for a big man your age to be like freaking out in the house like that.
What did he do? I saw him talk to...
Just the way he was moving, like he was just doubting
paranoid.
himself, and very paranoid. So
Yeah,
that
calm down.
I didn't like
Yeah.
because
Sketchy.
people like that when they're in situations where their back is against the wall,
Them do
like
stupid
they do
idiot
stupid
things.
moves in the house.
They
Right?
say things
That's
out
the
of
only thing I
impulse,
didn't
too.
But
You just
out
say
of-
things you regret.
Out of that alliance, like obviously you have the 2 brothers that are linked, right? And then you have Latoya and Tina that
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know if you know,
close.
they're working together and they're making a lot of moves in the house. So
What, did they
They're
start the
close.
alliance?
I don't know if they formally made an alliance, like a name for
Hold
an
on,
alliance.
Latoya and
Tina, yeah.
no, but I said, did they make the other alliance, the Sunsetters alliance?
They're in that one.
No, I know they're in
Oh.
it. But were they the like kind of masterminds
who
behind it?
made that alliance?
Yeah,
Whose
we
idea
don't know.
was
It
it?
seemed like Latoya with the
I know
edit.
the name.
Put it in the comments.
I know the
don't
name
if you
came
guys
from
know. Watch
Kiefer.
the live feed.
I know the name came
did
from
come
Kiefer, but it seemed like it was
What
a
the
discussion
other
before he
name?
even got
The other
there.
name. What was the name Toya came up with? Was that another name, bro?
I can't
I
remember.
like
don't remember it.
Executioners? Was that it?
Something stupid.
Yeah, something like that.
It was
I could be wrong. Don't
It
quote
was,
me
it
on
was
that.
something.
I feel like it's
along those
executioners,
lines.
but
Nah,
I'm
it
not
wasn't
sure.
that. But it was like something
Damn.
like that.
She's-
Assassin. No, it was
She's
something
serious
like
if she's naming
Yeah.
it that. What's wrong with Latoya, bro?
She's an alpha female.
Yo, she's
bro.
alpha as hell,
She's an
eh?
alpha
Definitely.
female.
I rate it. I rate it to the
like
max.
Definitely.
Always keeps it 100, like she said.
Yeah, man. So the next thing that we wanted to talk about was the share and steal competition from Monday.
What are you doing? Sharing or stealing?
Bro, I'm stealing, bro.
Yeah.
Stealing?
I'm stealing.
What are you? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm
What are you doing?
I'm stealing. I'm being strategic all the way.
Yeah.
I'm weakening my
Both you guys are
opponent.
stealing?
Yeah, yo.
I'm stealing the stuff.
I didn't come here to make friends.
I'm a
Like
thief.
Josh said, this ain't daycare, yo. We're playing a game.
You're stealing.
So
I'm a thief, so I'm stealing.
it is what it is.
That's an idiot thing. You know why? The reason why stealing is, well, it depends on if you set somebody up that shouldn't have been Tyshawn. He's too smart for that.
Yeah.
To go as the negotiator. If you send somebody as an idiot to go for to be the negotiator that says we're not gonna steal, we're not gonna steal, we're not gonna steal, and then you guys as a group decide to steal, that's fine as a group. So if I'm on your team and if we're all together in on a team and we're saying we're gonna steal, that's fine. But I'm not going to negotiate. Are you going to negotiate? Are you going to negotiate? So the only way that we're gonna be able to steal for real is if we sent what's the girl's name? The short 37-year-old
Tara?
Tara. If Tara want to go because she's so big and bad and brave and people forget after a week and she wants to
exactly
stir
what
up
she
whatever,
said. Yeah.
you go meet the negotiator Tara and you go tell them fucking people that we're not going to steal and then we'll all steal. Because you're the one that's gonna take the brunt of it. I never told you to your face, I'm not gonna steal.
Yeah.
But the person that went to negotiate and said to a whole team of people, look how fast the teams are done, right? You think they're gonna remember that?
Exactly.
You think if they sent Tyshawn to go to the next room and say we're not gonna steal, and then they stole, and then for the next week there's no teams and they're all on slop, bro, that guy is going home.
Tyshawn's gone.
100%.
Yeah, that messes
That's
up
a
the team.
idiot thing, bro.
That was messy, but I like it.
I like what they're
It
trying
makes
to
for
do,
good TV
man.
still.
I like
Makes
what
for
they're
good
trying to do.
TV.
I feel like that's what they're trying to do.
They're mixing it around.
They're trying to like make some mess.
Yeah, I think I said last week I didn't like it. So but if you guys get to know me, I contradict myself all the time. Fuck it, I don't care.
All the time.
I say blue today, red tomorrow. I don't care, bro.
All the
Scarborough
time, bro.
today. No, that's a Scarborough thing from time, G. I don't switch up on the Scarborough thing.
For real.
But you know what it is, man. So I really wouldn't steal.
Yeah.
I would if someone else was gonna go. That's
At the end of the day, I feel like they made the right decision. It's still early. You don't want to make any kind of
It
waves.
is.
You don't want to rock the boat.
It's
So
been a
everybody
messy
just said,
house.
all right, we're going to play nice and everybody gets to have food.
And it's been a
whatever.
messy house.
What was it, PB&J? If I was in the house, I couldn't even have that. I'm
Bro, I
allergic
can't
to
even-
peanut butter.
and I
So
can't
even-
I would have been
you can eat
fucked.
that
What, peanut butter?
for like a week.
I'd rather that than slop. Honestly, slop is the worst.
What does
Slop
slop
stuff, man.
taste like?
Bro, slop is
Describe slop
nasty,
to me,
bro.
please.
It's
'Cause
like
it looks nasty.
It's like eating dry cardboard and just
Is that-
the aftertaste is a bunch of stuff.
Who said slop?
No, they're asking how slop tastes. They're asking how slop tastes, fam.
You guys are bringing up.
Yo, how does slop taste?
How's slop taste, Godfrey?
I'm gonna tell you, imagine eating cardboard.
Just said that.
And then for condiments, throw in a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. That's all they allow.
It's dry up.
Okay, can I ask you?
Yeah.
So I know it's bland, but would you describe it more of sweet or
It's
savory?
tasteless.
Fam, there's no
So there's no
taste,
sweet or
fam.
savory.
And you're not
No, you
allowed
gotta add
to
maple syrup to
sugar.
that. You're allowed to add sugar. Well, my
Yeah,
season.
my season, you can.
Yo, you
one
can-
time I had a protein shake because
He was the
my
original.
dumb ass thought that
Yeah, you were-
allowed.
You were.
I put it and
The
then
old
some
days.
protein.
It's like when prison used to give you bread and water.
Yeah,
That's what allowed.
nah.
He's on the original season when it was allowed.
no.
There was no human rights on his season.
Yo,
There was no cancel culture in my season, so
there was it.
they fed us whatever the hell they wanted
Wow.
to feed you. I don't know if that stuff
I
was
would've
FDA
emailed
approved
HR, yo.
or what.
Nah, yo. They let us put whatever.
They put whatever.
We put maple syrup, whatever,
guys- you
sugar, salt, pepper, all
Yo,
that.
Jamar, you guys
I'm
probably
dead.
got like I know for
A newer
fact,
version of this.
you guys did not get the real slop.
Nah, probably
If I
not.
have to guess, you guys probably
Oh.
get what do you call that oatmeal? You guys had oatmeal.
Nah, it didn't taste like oatmeal.
It tastes like oatmeal.
Nah, bro, it
One
tastes
we had
bad.
was nasty,
Go on YouTube. You'll see me throwing up to my first time trying
Did you
it.
eat it
fam.
raw?
That was
No.
the next question.
You guys had to cook it, right?
You didn't. I didn't. I was never on slop. I only tried it when it first came. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, slop,
it
slop,
was
slop, slop."
bad.
Everyone's excited for the experience. I'm like, that's one thing.
Grew up from sample slop.
I
Literally.
lost 20 pounds. 20 pounds from eating that.
He opted into the slop and then threw out
Yeah,
the slop.
bro. I put the slop thing in my mouth. I'm like, nope. I'm already like done, fam. I'm like, yo, I can't. I'm like, yo, if any of you guys put me on slop, it's a beef thing. I told all of them
yeah.
that.
Wow.
Guys, I don't know. This is a joke for me for the rest of the season.
I'm telling you what, if they put you on
Bro.
slop, you'd leave the house.
I mean,
But the
it
joke-
looked
like I know
bad.
you
You'd be
would wild
miserable.
out.
You'd be miserable, fam.
My
Miserable.
personal joke for the rest of the season, I'm calling it right now in episode 2, is the fact that you went on the season with no human rights and you're on the new modern millennial season. I want to know all the differences.
Bro, there's probably a lot,
All the
eh?
differences.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot. Yo, you're in the next
Like, yo,
house
we
too.
can't do
Your house
this.
is
Yeah,
different.
we were in
Bro.
a different house, yo.
God-
The one we were at was Shoreline Studios.
Yo, bro, if Godfrey could have gun finger a man in his head like Prince Harry,
Oh, back then they would have allowed it.
You would
bro. They would've allowed
have been
it,
like,
bro.
oh my, you
No.
gun finger. Godfrey could have Prince Harry a man in his head and would have been fine.
Bro,
BBCAN
I was
2.
telling people I want their blood on my hands, dog.
Fam,
I was
BBCAN 3, I wouldn't.
You were on
waste
before
man,
cancel
I
culture
want
got
your
to reality
blood.
TV.
Now I want to vote you out. I want your blood on these hands.
That sounds very
And they were allowing that.
vulgar. That sounds.
Very violent.
Fam, that sounds like gory. That sounds gory. Sounds like a horror movie, fam. What are you trying to do, fam?
I know.
I'm surprised they didn't kick you.
Yo,
I guess they changed.
you're
And you
lucky-
black too, saying that?
You're lucky none of your house guests went into the diary room and was like, listen, I don't feel safe. We need to get this
I'm
guy
like,
out.
you know, no, for real, though.
I feel uncomfortable. This man's
Shout out my house guests. You guys didn't snitch on me. You guys didn't put
Yeah?
some slides
You didn't have-
up.
you didn't have snitches on your season.
Jigsaw's real name.
You didn't have Mans who cried to production on your season. That's
They
why.
like Jigsaw. Boy,
It was a different time. It was a different time.
It's a different time. And the time
BBCAN 3, I wouldn't have been expelled, eh?
Nah, you were good.
Facts.
But you know what's funny though? Like just to see the evolution of the houses between his season, and now. This season they have a fucking ball pit. They have a hockey game.
Yo, the ball pit's an
like,
The ball pit's
Bro, that was no budget. All they did is grab a bunch of balls and throw it in an empty room.
Yo.
There's no budget on that.
when you're
An
in
empty
a house,
room, dash balls.
Honestly though,
It's basically your
it's
guys'
a
house.
distraction.
And if you've seen the second HOH competition from my season, that's what they use the balls from, fam. They literally grabbed all the balls from my HOH season and threw it in that empty room and said, here's a have-not. And they're using the same house.
I'm surprised these guys are not wearing their old clothes,
Yeah,
man.
right?
But yo, it's neat though. I'd rather sleep in there than the friggin' swamp. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
no human rights. Like, bro, they're recycling all the
It was
props.
like anything goes, man. I'm telling you.
Dog, I'm dying of laughter because we're actually we're decoding the secrets of Big Brother right now,
Yes,
bro.
we are.
They took the prop from last year and said, you know, we need a have-not room. Remember the ball pit from the age competition?
That'll do.
Bam.
That'll do.
Have-not room.
Throw it in there. Fill it up.
Honestly,
But hold on,
in all
is
seriousness.
that really the have not room for the season?
Yes.
Because I've heard them say, but I'm like, I can't visualize someone sleeping in a ball pit.
Dog, I might drown, bro. If I will sue.
Like, what if you're
Yeah,
claustrophobic?
yo,
How
are
do
they
you sleep
sleeping in there?
room?
They're actually sleeping?
No, they're sleeping there.
Dog, I'm
Wait, under all the balls?
Are you sure?
Yes.
Nah, yo, what if you're claustrophobic?
You guys forget
guys.
on season 1, I believe. Actually, not even season 1, because some of you guys might not be familiar with that. On our season, we walked into the house, it was empty. There was nothing.
Yeah.
We were sleeping on the floor.
There's no furniture?
Yeah,
There was no furniture.
bro,
There was not a single thing.
I remember that.
Human rights again.
So like they don't care about you being
Bread and
comfortable.
water.
I'm not
Bread and
surprised
water,
they're letting
bro.
these.
That word is gonna duty on your season, fam.
Hold on.
What?
What were you gonna duty on your season?
No, but hold on, guys. Actually, this is now up to the time. We're talking about millennial times. I am not sleeping in that pit.
No, me neither.
Yo, I have
Absolutely
sleep
not.
apnea. Like if somebody sleeps next to me, any given time, I'll wake up and I'll just have eyes in my face like, yo, are you all right? Because I stop breathing in my sleep, bro. If I was in those balls, I'm dead. I am dying.
I don't know,
and my family is suing BBCAN. I am dying in those balls.
That'll
And
be
I
a
don't
good
even
check.
I don't know how they're sleeping in there.
I wouldn't even realize.
That's
I would
why I'm
just,
like,
I would
I
just
don't
wake
really
up dead.
believe
You ever woke up dead before? No, you never woke
You gotta
up.
do what you gotta do for that money,
I would
man.
wake up dead, bro. That's crazy.
I find it hard to believe that with Arissa being the executive producer, pushing for all this change, all this diversity, that she gave the man them a have-not room full of balls sleeping. I find that very hard to believe.
So hold on, you're going on record blaming Alyssa.
Arissa didn't tell you to be a have-not. I'll put that there.
Arissa said, yo, this season, it's a COVID thing, so we're just gonna low budget. We're not. We've been
Recycle the house.
We didn't even finish the whole of last season, so we didn't even get episode.
You didn't get halfway.
Episode 15 to fucking 45.
And to be honest, I'm
We
still
didn't have
on
none of
that.
that, bro.
Why are there only 14 people and this hasn't been addressed?
I don't know, but
Like I'm losing sleep over this.
I'm cluing
What
into
is
why
going
they use the
on?
house.
Yeah, they didn't call you Godfrey.
Trying to burn them.
Yo, man, do not rub salt on the wound already.
In the blood
I'm already upset.
fans.
Why wasn't I featured on tonight's episode, bitch?
Jeez, page that. Page that.
Like, I gotta type.
You need to send an email,
Listen,
bro. Send an email.
You guys put
I'm gonna make
pipes.
sure I'm not totally
Shout out-
blackballed.
Shout out Anthony though. I like his little
Wrestling promo.
Yeah, I like
Shout out
his
Anthony. I thought I was looking at Randy
You are
Savage.
not a pretty boy, brother. You're
The
not
Great White Shark.
Yeah, that was good.
I like that in WWE. He channeled his inner Vince McMahon
Yeah,
on that.
for sure.
Yeah,
For real.
absolutely.
For
Oh
sure.
man, I forgot. Oh no, I remember what I was gonna say. So we decoded another secret here.
What secret is that?
If you want to find all the Big Brother secrets, come right here to this BBCAN podcast.
Facts.
The fact that they use the same house, I just connected the dots.
Yeah.
They didn't get none of that bread for the rest of the season. They're hurting.
That
They were
is
hurting.
true. That is
Wendy's
true.
didn't get no more sponsorship
everyone.
money.
You notice they
Wendy's-
changed? They changed the Korean grill now?
Did they?
They did.
No, the first girl ordered Wendy's. No.
No, they
ordered
checked. Yeah, they
Wendy's.
go to
It's Korean
Wendy's
grill.
because I watched
It's
the
Wendy's.
episode before. Yeah.
It was the Korean.
It was not Korean
the
grill.
sandwich at Wendy's, bro.
Yeah. No, it's Wendy's. It was Wendy's. It's still Wendy's.
For sure. All right, my bad.
Rowdy was watching this shit on some edibles. Bro. I don't know what he was- I don't know what he was
Clearly, I'm
smoking
not
or
the fact
eating.
checker this week.
Like Korean grill. No, the Korean sandwich.
Yeah.
Now Wendy's is getting
Yeah, that's
beer.
how Wendy's. That's
yeah,
what Wendy's.
yeah, yeah.
Wendy's just got beer.
Yeah, because I
promo
remember
from
she
us.
came to the window and saw her people.
I'm gonna pause the podcast here so we can get some sponsorship in. Weber, that's the sponsor for Big Brother. I want that sponsorship. because
Jeez.
They have a barbecue. My Regin told me. My Regin has a sponsorship with them. They have a barbecue. It's a smartphone barbecue. That
Jeez.
means that you can be inside your house and
Okay.
and whatever you have on the grill, it's telling you, oh, come
What's
to
the name of it?
The Weber barbecue.
The
that
Weber
we
barbecue.
need. Yo, cut me check, Weber. You go on no, but for real, they go on the smartphone and literally it tells you when to turn the shit. It tells you
That's
the
mud.
temperature in the thing.
That's mud.
Kind of millennial barbecue.
Like, I need that.
Bro.
The
Yeah,
Weber
I need that.
the Weber barbecue with the smartphone attachment.
Jeez.
Send the check.
That's
I'm writing that down
That's
right
sick.
now. The Weber
Send the
barbecue.
check.
Yeah, man.
Next topic.
With
So-
the
Now that we paid our sponsors.
You all right, Godfrey? Thought you were going to say
Weber
something.
barbecue.
Guys, write it down.
Man wants his thing.
I already got him on one customer, bro.
The Weber barbecue, yeah.
I got him on one
Anyway,
customer, bro. He's ready to get
Speaking of a season of new things and different things that we haven't seen yet, how do you guys feel about the segment with the black hair? That was
That's because of me.
that's for you.
My expulsion is the reason why they're doing all this storytelling right now. They want to focus everything is to save their image from last season. That's what they're doing.
What was the storyline again? Like I didn't see it.
Huh?
When they showed, did they address it on the show?
They were just talking. It was just a black hair moment. It wasn't anything serious. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like, oh, when they were just talking to
But what I'm trying to say is that basically this is the season where we have 5 black people, the most we ever had.
most in any American or
Yeah,
Canadian.
that's what I'm trying to say. No expulsion from me. There would probably be the same cast: 1 black person, 2 black person this season.
No, stop this. You're correct, but you're not incorrect. But the reason why this is happening is not just the expulsion.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they got the shit wrong.
Yeah.
And the people them told them about themselves.
Cancel
Yep.
culture.
Cancel.
Because
Yep.
the Twitter, every white, Asian, Indian, black, whatever, mix up all of the above.
Yeah.
Check the all of the above box. came for them, bro.
Yeah.
That is why this is happening.
Yeah, they're
Because
doing it for
if you
Twitter.
got expelled and everybody didn't say nothing, they would have kept going on their merry way. And
Yeah.
there would have been one black person on this
That's
season.
true.
But because the people them, and it wasn't just black people, because not enough black people watch this show, and that's the reason why we're doing this
It's
podcast
everybody.
right now, for inspire some black people to watch the show, because it's a good show. But every race, every denomination, every LGBTQ community, every region of Canada and America came for them when you got expelled.
Yeah.
And
So
that's why
it's
they
like-
switch up.
He was the catalyst, and the support that he got forced them to
Absolutely.
make these changes. So
I think that definitely
kudos to
played a huge role.
I walk so niggas can run. Can I say that?
I guess.
I can say that.
Yes.
You know, what's that guy? Our Canadian hero, Terry Fox.
Terry
You know,
Fox.
Terry Fox at the
Hey,
big
man.
game.
You're the big brother Terry Fox,
Listen,
bro.
you know.
Unintentional sacrifice, you know what I'm saying?
Sacrificial
You're welcome.
love.
Glad.
Future house guests.
I'm gonna make
funny,
you a
it's
shirt.
funny how
Our
that
people
works,
were
though.
not really done right
Okay,
last
man.
season,
Shirt that
so
says
it's good to
sacrificial man
see.
Sacrificial mandem.
It's a brand that
You
for
took
real.
the bullet for the rest of the people, man.
I took the bullet, so you know we have 5 black people on the
Yeah.
season.
Rob.
We better get our damn black winner this season,
No,
or
we have to. We have to.
you know what I'm saying? This is the most odds we have right now.
Like, I want good gameplay, but the winner got to be black, man, if I'm going to be honest with y'all. The winner has got to
This
be
season?
black.
No,
Because
it
there's
doesn't.
too many of us on this season
No, it doesn't.
for a black person to not win.
No, it doesn't.
So I'll be disappointed.
I won't.
I won't either. Still,
I won't be disappointed.
I won't be surprised if there isn't, to be honest.
That sounds
No,
cynical.
like,
That sounds cynical.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised
But would you be angry?
if a black person didn't win.
Yeah.
Depends on the circumstance.
depends on the,
yeah.
the gameplay,
Depends.
right? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
If the person plays a
dial it
superior
back.
game,
dial it back.
I
The
can't hate on that.
Exactly.
But I'll be salty, of
No,
course.
dial it back. But the reason why I'm telling you dial it back is because the stigma that we cheer for black people.
Yes.
Right? We root for black people.
Always.
We want the black people to win.
We
But
want
if
them
a
to
black
win.
person does an idiot thing, yo, come off of the show, idiot.
Yeah.
Come off of the show.
We root
If
for the
they
black
don't-
people,
we
except
want
for
to
Sheldon.
win. But if you except for Sheldon,
I didn't hear that.
I heard.
Yeah, you did.
I heard.
Yeah, you
it.
did, Godfrey.
Except for Sheldon, in case you guys missed it. Put it in the captions. Except for Sheldon. Bouncing ball. Except for Sheldon. Anyways, back to the show. If a black person doesn't win in a season where they're
That's a
set
huge
up to
L
be,
for us, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's a season of equality. It's not a season of advantage.
Yeah.
And that's why
That
I
is
don't...
true.
Facts.
You're absolutely right
I
about
don't
that.
want
I would
people
say
to
that, yes.
discontinue. Yo,
Exactly.
listen. Cameraman, focus on this. I know you're over there, but it's okay. Cameraman, focus on this.
Focus.
A season of equality
That is
is
deep.
not a
That is
season of advantage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That just means we have the same probability
Yep.
of winning that you guys have always had.
Absolutely.
If a black person doesn't win, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Because they had an equal chance to win and they just didn't. That's
what
fine.
And I'll say you
That's
put
how
it
it should be.
eloquently,
Every
man, for sure.
single other season,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
it's been damn near impossible
Amen.
to win the game. You set up the thing where I can't win, and that's how my life set up too.
Yeah. Every season is like, you know, like 10 or 12 white people, and it's
Absolutely.
like
That's it.
you got
That's
one
it.
brother or sister in
I
there.
don't have no leg up on
Yeah.
nothing.
And they don't-
Guys, a lot of you guys
they
may
don't-
not understand this, but just imagine yourself if you're a girl watching or if you're a guy watching. If you're a girl, or let's say you're a dude watching, just a regular, no matter what race you are. Imagine you walk into the house and it's you against 13 other girls, and you're the only guy in there. Like, obviously, you would feel a little out of place, right? It's not gonna be as easy as for you to make the same bonds, to make the same connections, as opposed to two people from the same group.
Yeah.
This is why it's so disadvantageous to us when we go on the show. Yes, of course, I can talk to white people and I can blend in, but it's just a lot harder for me being, especially, you know, me or any other black guy in there. Just being from a different culture,
couldn't blend in
is
for
a
shit.
bit difficult, you
you
know.
can't blend.
We have to do double the work. Like, look at Jamar. Like, it's kind of the way
Yeah,
he
man.
talks. A lot of people in there probably didn't even understand what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Yo, the first couple of nights,
So
these
it's way
motherfuckers were like,
harder.
who the hell? Where the hell did they
yeah, they're
get
like,
this guy
where's he
from?
You know, is he from
They're
freaking
like, where the hell did they get this guy
Mississippi?
from?
Yeah. They got it from Mexico? Exactly.
That's in Mexico.
So the man,
Nigga Ajax.
I think, but Jamar
Mexico.
probably had to put in more
I've
work
never touched this in the United
that
States in my life,
somebody
New
who's
Mexico.
just able
Only the
to
islands.
communicate
Shout out
easy.
Jamaica. You know what I'm saying?
So this is why it means a lot for us to see.
No, that's a good point. It's all about equality and
It's
like
all about equality.
it's all about having the same.
We don't want equality
you know?
of outcome. We just want equality of the opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunity.
With casting too,
it.
because
Just
every season,
Yes.
like even my season, I was like, I told the producers like, yo, let me be the only black guy this season. Let me take that position because I know you guys only cast one black person.
I told him that too, yo.
Hey, yo,
Get outta here.
I could say the same
Get outta
thing.
here, bro.
Yo,
That's what you said on your audition. That is
But listen,
crazy.
I want to know.
I guess black guys, that's the formula. You want to get on the show,
bro.
Tell the
not
casting
anymore. Well, not
director-
anymore. Not anymore. There's 5 of us now.
True.
I want to know, just to talk about equality, I want to know any white person that's ever applied for Big Brother.
Yup.
Have they ever said, yo, pick me because I want to be the only?
Fact.
They just know they have
They
an
just
opportunity.
know they have it.
Yo, listen, my season, I was like, I knew I had to stand out because
It's
even
like almost like killer be killed type of thing. I
Exactly.
have to be the best black guy because only one.
exactly, and when you said equality, it's like it's not even just the game; it's also for casting too, right? You want to be the standout black girl this season or black man in the season, right? So when I came in the house and I seen Sheldon, I was like,
Right?
whoa.
What's going on here?
So like it's in casting and it's in the game too, like equality and equal opportunity.
I'm glad they changed that up.
That's why I'm not even like bitter about this season really, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, like even though it sucks how it went out, but it's like I'm happy to see 5 black people in the house. I'm happy to see a very diverse cast, and that's what it is. It's all about impact.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we weren't really gonna go here, but as we're here, I just want to commend you for being, in the army.
Jeez, drunk.
No,
Come on, Mike.
After-
Yo, this nigga just said, Jamar, I know you in the army.
no, I'm not say that. Listen, history class.
No more crown for this man.
History class. Pay attention. Well, let's see. I try to draw a diagram for you guys. In World War II and World War I and all, there was something there, right?
Jeez.
You know that the black people were the first people sent out
Yeah.
Yep.
to the lines.
Yep.
And they're the first people to be murdered.
Yep.
That's true.
Thank you, Jamar, for your service and getting murdered. So that more black people.
Salute.
What an analogy. yo.
That's
Salute,
it.
Cheers.
Definitely.
Hey, don't let me down, Mandem. Future Mandem of the
Beer
cast.
since me I talk that things in the drunk.
All right, so
Pour some drinks.
So you want some more drinks?
I do want some.
All right,
drinks.
what's
Me
up
too.
with you on the low? Fast forwarding though, talking about this week, actually this episode tonight, Judson, our fellow brother, who's continuing on from where you left off, called a house meeting. How do we feel about that house meeting and what happened? Was it
biased
necessary? Was it
Jamar
not?
said it was whack, so I agreed.
It was just really weak, you know what I'm saying?
Did
Like,
anything come from it? Like,
Yeah.
did it help anyone's game?
I feel like he just did it just to do it, and he would get the camera on him, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, just, at least have a purpose. It's a game, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Like, what do you think? What do you think the goal was? Like, what was
Like,
the goal of that house meeting?
that's what I'm saying. It just came off as like he just wanted
He just
attention.
wanted more attention. That's
And
what
like,
I'd say.
I'm rooting for the brother, you know what I'm saying? No hate here, but like, at the end of the day, it's a game, fam. If you want to win the game, you can't just do stuff for
it
no
was
reason.
unneeded.
He was the first ever clout chasing.
Hey, I'm rooting for you at the end of the
One moment in
day,
history.
but don't do stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that.
bro.
We need a segment where it's the Big Brother Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And in this episode, Jetson gets the award for the first ever clout chasing house guest in the house.
Jeez.
Which was
no.
to each their own.
He got his camera time.
But it's not,
He got his
it's
camera
not,
time.
It's not the clout chasing.
But it was unnecessary.
There's been clout chasing house guests. The first ever
In the house.
clout chasing what do you call it? House meeting.
House meeting,
The house
yes.
meeting's sole purpose
Yes.
was for clout.
It
Like
was
he's
for
like,
clout,
I know
yeah.
I'm gonna get on camera here.
He's like,
Because it wasn't needed. He already did.
he even
it
volunteered. He
when
was so
talked
quick to
those
volunteer. He's
people.
like, yo, I'll do it then. I don't care. I'll do it. And it's like, it had nothing to do with him. And like, it was just like,
thinking about himself.
it was just like, you don't have to try so hard to put on good TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just be yourself and just let things flow naturally. You know what I'm saying? Mainly.
You know what it really was,
Yeah.
though? He knew that Josh was on the outs.
Exactly. So
He knew that his competition was nothing. He knew he was not even on the block. The veto competition was all he played. So it's not even like he could be a replacement nominee. Like, it is like, yo, who said my name? Who said Pretty Boy is this and da-da-da? But let me ask you this, though. Did it put more... like now they're saying there is no Pretty Boy alliance. And obviously there's talks about it, whatever. Pretty Boys 2 or whatever. Did it put more attention on the fact that like if I don't know if they are working together, but if like is him trying to be like, yo, clearly we're not working together. Who said we're working together? Is that helping or hurting?
That
I mean, no one's gonna, when he asks everyone who said his name, no one's gonna be like, yeah, I said your name. Well, except that one girl.
Tara did.
I don't know. She's an idiot for that.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that. That's actually the only
He
thing of
probably had
substance that
evidence. He probably had
happened.
evidence.
Well, now when he wins HOH, she could say that now. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she's dumb
But
for
he
that.
Probably,
Exactly.
She like it was probably blatant enough that she felt comfortable saying it because everybody said, "Oh, I heard it from Tara," whatever. You know what I mean? We don't see everything off camera. So
Exactly.
She probably they probably knew, so she's
Yeah.
like, "Okay, I'll just own up to it."
It could be, but if he had no clue that she was talking his name, now she just made herself. She's
Yeah.
exposed her game for no
Exactly.
reason.
But
Absolutely.
so what happens if we all know that she did say it? She doesn't say anything. Do we hold anything against her? I guess I probably wouldn't really. Like,
Me neither.
you're an idiot if he stays.
I mean, at least when she wins, if she wins HOH, she could just put him up. Like that's the thing, right? That's the only benefit for her. Like she doesn't need a reason. She'd be like, "I said your name in the house meeting, so you're up."
Yeah.
That's her only benefit. No, literally, like
think so?
when you're in the house, you know Godfrey. When you're in the house, you just go with anything you can put
That
someone
is
on
true,
the
yeah.
on the
Like,
block, especially in the first
Any
couple weeks.
reason you can find.
Yeah, it's literally
people will
any
say
reason.
that, yeah.
Especially when it's early. In the
Exactly.
We even joked about this. We were like, sometimes in the house, if somebody doesn't like to eat mushrooms, that could be a reason to put you
Fam.
on the block. Oh my God, they don't eat mushrooms. They're so
Fam,
weird.
let me tell you something. The first night, so everyone was scared to take a shit in the bathroom. So I broke the ice and I did the thing and everyone blew up the whole bathroom and everyone was tired.
Don't tell me they were gonna
Everyone was pissed at me.
that.
No, everyone was cheesed at me because I blew up the toilet. I'm like, bro, like get used to it. You're living with me,
Yeah.
bro.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They look for anything to
What do
make
they
you a
want
target.
to do?
Anything.
What's your alternative?
That was the only bathroom we had. No HOH, no backyard. It was like I was like, yo, I want to go do my.
But you see, it's any reason.
But I'm
to
just saying, like, they were
target somebody.
cheap. Yo-
Shit in the HOH
Yeah.
bathroom?
Yeah, well, HOH, yeah.
No, but I'm saying, is that like the go? Okay, like so you don't have to fuck up the rest of the house. And people like, yo,
Yeah,
go
people
to
are more
HOH
comfortable in the
bathroom and shit.
HOH bathroom for real,
Like,
because it's
even
like,
if you're not HOH, you just go into the HOH bathroom and shit.
yeah, I done that when like Sheldon and Chris, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go use your
Depending
bathroom.
on, actually, I'd say like no matter who's the HOH,
Yeah.
people usually don't care, right?
Yeah.
It's like a.
But yeah, they were angry though. They were cheesed at me, fam.
For real cheese?
Yo,
How bad did you?
Yeah,
mush
come
it up?
on, bro. How nasty does the fuck?
It was coming out. It was coming outside the bathroom still, like the stench. I can't even lie, still.
I don't know.
But yo, I told him
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
put you on the block for that.
People will find any reason.
I'm
man.
talking, but
telling
yo,
you, yeah.
it's just an example. People will find any reason, like any
just to
reason.
get you on the block.
The game is like that.
So who we putting on the block this week?
That's an interesting question.
If
To
I
be
win
honest-
HOH,
You're HOH. Who you put on the block this week?
shit, I don't even know. That's a hard one. Probably, I don't even know. Shit.
Pause.
I would
Yeah, pause
say,
on that one.
Just to make it a little interesting, like I'd like to see Beth on the block.
Beth?
I think that would be interesting.
She gotta go.
Maybe Kyle and Rohan.
You just don't
Oh.
like Kyle because Kyle's name is Kyle.
Yeah.
You just
Strategically,
That's-
I
Bro,
think that-
I don't like how they quickly replaced that guy with Kyle so quick. It's like they had a white boy ready to replace right away.
That's true.
Do they have that for every archetype in the house? Like a Judson? Like, do they have another light skin ready?
No.
Do they have another? Do they have another dark skin girl ready for Latoya? Like, do they have another like?
I feel like you and Anthony started the light skin movement in the house because
Anthony's
before
not
that,
Anthony's not light skinned.
Anthony's
not light skinned.
He's not like, he's brown.
He's brown skin.
Okay, brown skin.
He made-
but
he-
like,
Only a
he was the
dark-skinned man can
primer
say that,
for
bro.
you.
He's a brown skin man.
Dog, I'm the prime for me, fam. You know what I'm saying? Straight like
Because
that.
before that, it was just me holding it down, me and Gary.
Yo, that's actually crazy.
Connection.
That's actually crazy how there's only two of you guys to like what season 6 or 7 or whatever.
Exactly,
Hold
man.
on,
There's only two
Yeah,
brothers.
Hold on.
Till season
There's only
seven.
two black guys until
Nah, there was Andrew. Andrew. Was
no till season 6. For the
Yeah,
first
till
5
season
seasons, there's
6.
only two black guys.
Yes.
Him and Gary.
And nobody
So
else.
Gary came
Andrew
back
is when?
twice. Andrew is 6 and Marin. Him and Marin.
Myron, yeah.
They had to make up for the 5 seasons. They put two
Yeah.
brothers in the house.
Oh, they put two in this. Yes.
For season 6 and 2 for
But it was
2
just us till season 6.
So you were what season?
It was
3?
me and Gary.
You were season 3.
for 5 years.
Season 3, yeah.
So
And
from
Gary
season 3
1.
to season 6 is when they brought the two black guys in season 6.
But Marin came 2 weeks in. He didn't start the season.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
It's like they called him up.
My
like, yo,
season
we
was the
need
first
another
season
black
where
guy.
they start 2 black guys and a black.
very first
Wait,
Yeah,
you guys
we
had
had the
black
most.
guys? Who's
Yeah.
the other black guy?
Me and Sean.
Sheldon. Oh God.
This out.
Well, why you editing it? That's your badges? That's your badge?
Yeah, we gotta edit out the crowd.
Crown time.
Edit out the crowd of the podcast.
That was the Crown's comment.
Edit the crowd.
That was not Godfrey's comment. That was the Crown commenting.
Hey, the crown still.
Sheldon, I had to, man.
Sorry, what?
I always told Shut I'm always gonna keep
What was
roasting you,
the last
I
fam.
had
topic
to.
we're
Still, I
discussing?
had to, bro. I had to.
You said
Yeah,
who we
yeah.
gonna nominate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's circle back.
I was saying Kyle and Rohan. You know. And he said Beth.
I said Beth, and I would say for the person who's in power right now, since she's not really connected to the other side of the house, I think the smartest move for her would be to target maybe.
That's you, bro.
Yeah, you.
Oh, me?
No, you.
Oh, like who would I put?
You said.
Okay, like the people
Beth
I'd want to nominate is I'd want to nominate Beth, and then the second person I want to nominate, unfortunately, already won HOH. But then, like, I would say Rohan again, you know, because he was kind of feeling himself a little too much. He didn't put in any work this week, but he was kind of taking the credit for Josh getting out. So I'd say, like, you know, Rohan.
I'm glad you actually brought that up. That guy, like,
he was feeling himself.
Remember his bio? How cocky he was talking about he's gonna be the puppet master.
Villain.
But I'm like, you ain't puppeteer.
I'm not seeing none of that this season.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you guys. Or I might not.
He was the voodoo doll.
I might not listen to you guys correctly. What did he orchestrate? Or what was he claiming he orchestrated?
No, I'm saying like he was sort of taking credit for Josh coming out almost as if
from
he
the
has
block.
No, Josh getting evicted because he was on
From
the block
the
with
block?
Josh.
You're taking credit for
Exactly. How?
from the block?
I didn't see that.
Wait, when did you see that?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta fact check you.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. Like I watched the feeds.
Oh, it's
man.
live feed.
You watch feeds?
Oh, live feeds.
Like people send me stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's different. I didn't see the episode.
And
I
word
don't
on the
watch the live
street
feeds.
was that
Yeah.
Rowan was kind of walking with his chest out.
Hey.
Like, I survived another week. I'm like, brother, you did not.
They almost flipped on his
That's
ass.
no credit to you because they almost flipped on you.
Yeah.
They were
they
flipping
did.
all week.
Yeah.
It's only
They were
thanks
back
to
and forth.
Josh's big
Yeah.
mouth that Rowan is still
Y'all be-
in. So I just want to see more
gotta watch
game
the
from
feeds
Rowan
with
because
you
I want him
guys,
to
'cause
live up to
I don't
the
watch
hype.
feeds.
Yeah.
I want him to live up
Twitter. I just see, honestly, Twitter,
What
they
he was saying.
update it.
Twitter always
Listen to
brings
me.
whatever's on it.
Yeah.
Twitter will tell you.
They watch the feeds.
Nobody in BB history, from Canada to America to Australia to UK to Nigeria, should ever claim that the person that got evicted is their like their triumph when they were on the block next to them. Ever. Actually, no. I'm gonna dial that back 1 second. If the house favored a person, you were able to flip the vote. I guess you can claim it. But Josh was clearly the underdog.
he didn't
it was
do that.
it was his thing. It was his eviction to lose.
Yeah.
If he had gotten evicted, he's an idiot. Like everybody wanted Josh out the house.
Everybody wanted Josh out
Nobody
the house.
like
If he survived, he would have been nice.
He would have been.
You had to start a dialogue on his gameplay.
And he almost
I
did.
feel like he would have never.
That would have been 2 weeks in a row. He kind of flipped it.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, because
Right?
he was going home the first week too.
Yeah,
Right.
He was. We thought we were watching. We're sitting here watching. And we're like, yo, he's going. He's going home.
man,
And then we heard like a couple
Julie.
votes for Julie. We're like, oh shit. We heard a bunch more for Julie. Like, oh shit.
I think Latoya set that up still. Shout out Latoya.
Yeah, shut up, big hand.
I feel like she did too.
And one thing I gotta
Savage.
say, man, listen, I have to say this, guys. One thing I gotta get off my chest, man.
Oh, yeah, forget
I gotta
that.
say this.
Get it
if
off.
I was a member of the LGBTQ community,
Wow.
I would be pissed. 2 of our own just got voted out back to back. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I had 2 black people voted out back to back, I'm feeling a type of way, man. So I want to hear your opinions on.
No,
I
but-
just want to hear how y'all feel.
You
about
can
this
hear my
going
opinion
on.
right now. No,
Say it,
actually,
say it.
I have a question. Is it in any way, shape, or form associated with that?
Yes, I want to know because I'm.
No.
I feel like it's not my part
No,
to
hold on,
speak,
hold on.
so I want to hear what you guys.
There's
No, I will
evidence.
speak. It's
There's
my part to
evidence.
speak.
Yeah,
You
go ahead.
LGBTQ?
No, I'm saying I'll tell you why it happened.
Okay, you tell me what happened.
Julie had a big mouth.
Yeah.
Josh had a big mouth.
But what are the odds?
And Julie, because they were
Those were the
together.
deciding factors, fam. They didn't target them because
voted out
they're
next
gay.
week.
If Braden gets
Are we
voted
still
out
gonna have
next
this
week,
conversation?
if Braden gets voted out next week, I don't
gonna
know
be
if we're
asking
having
some
the conversation.
questions.
Well,
Yeah,
hear me.
that's what if though.
That's
We
what
can't
if.
really
No,
approach
but
it
what
like
if?
If it doesn't, we'll deal with that when it comes because we have to see why he got voted out next week. But I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
You think it's a coincidence?
Josh was on the block last week with Julie. And the reason why they're on the block is not any reason other than their mix-up.
Exactly.
The 2 of them is mix-up.
I'm not trying to say it had to do with.
No, I know that, but you're saying
I'm just curious. I'm just seeing the optics.
Hear me,
of
hear me.
it.
So
That's
if-
all.
So yeah.
That's all.
So let me fix you on the optics.
Okay, fix me on the optics.
If 2 black people got voted out back
I'd
to
be
back
pissed.
weeks,
I'd feel a waste.
Pissed.
but if me and Jamar or me and Loudy are scheming and then I get catch, Loudy's getting catch next week.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
that simple.
Actually, speaking of
1
that,
plus 1 equals
we
2.
don't even have to imagine because that did happen. If we look at season 4, Lovita and Sharon.
I always know
Lovita actually won. It was the first 2 black girls on the
I
season
remember
together.
that.
Remember this?
Yeah,
They
I
were
remember.
aligned
The
together.
only one.
Lovita ran her mouth.
Or not.
She
I
dug
don't
her own grave. She was voted as the second person to leave the house. And shortly after, Sharice. Sharon?
Sherry?
I don't remember the girl's name.
Sherry?
I don't know.
Shari?
For anything.
And then
Shari.
Sherry got voted out right after.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying even then, I was still kind of upset because I did not feel like what they did warranted being evicted. But again, that's just my opinion.
I don't know what you're talking about because I can't remember these names.
That's why I actually brought this up.
Yeah,
Because I
I
thought about it. I'm like, man, I was pissed when that
Interesting.
happened.
Brittany and what's she name?
Sarah?
No, I'm talking about BBCAN America right now. Brittany and Mama Day.
Mama Day?
Brittany? Brittany is it Brittany?
Who is
Are you talking about
Bailey?
BB?
Bailey?
I'm like, who the hell is Brittany?
Brittany?
Bailey
Oh,
and
Dave-
Davon.
yeah, Bailey and Davon.
Mama Day.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
Bailey
would have
and
went
Devon.
out back to back same time as well. They were trying to get them out back to
And
back.
people were still pissed. People were pissed when
I'm
David
just-
got out.
But I'm just trying to explain to you, David was by himself. What I'm trying to explain to you is, doesn't matter your color or your
Yeah, if you're aligned with a bad
denomination.
person,
When you're
yes.
aligned together, if your denomination happen to align you together, whether it's race, sexuality, location, if one member of the Pretty Boys went, the next member of the Pretty Boys is going. If the fucking one Newfie connection man went, the next Newfie connection man is going. That's the way that
is
Big
true.
Brother works. So we're only in week 2. And
That is
if
true.
2 people are going back to back because they had a association with each other, and their association was based off of a certain characteristic, it's not the characteristic that made them out the house, it's the association and the fact that they run them blood clot mouth too much. For that.
Yeah.
For that, not that.
Basically.
It's true, man. Like I said, man.
That's my
If
word.
Braden goes out, though, I'm throwing it right.
Well,
It's a problem.
Hey, that'll be the first brother out, so.
That'll be the first brother out, too.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
man.
we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
yeah.
But
What
anyway,
else we
let's
have to
wrap this
discuss
up
in this
and
thing?
finish off.
HOH comp. Who do we think's gonna win it?
Location. If one member of the Pretty Boys went, the next member of the Pretty Boys is going. If the fucking one Newfie connection man went, the next Newfie connection man is going. That's the way that Big Brother works. So we're only in week 2.
That
And
is
if
true.
2 people are going back to back because they had a association with each other, and their association was based off of a certain characteristic, it's not the characteristic that made them out the house, it's the association and the fact that they run them blood clot mouth too much. For that.
Yeah.
For that, not that.
That is true, man. Like I said, man.
That's my
If
word.
Braden goes out, though, I'm throwing it right. It's a problem.
Hey, that'll be the first brother out, so.
That'll be the first brother out, too.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
yeah.
But
What
anyway,
else we
let's
have to
wrap this
discuss in
up
this
and
thing?
finish off.
HOH comp. Who do we think's gonna win it?
Memory thing, so I'd say a super fan probably. So probably like I could see like a Rohan winning.
Ron's a super fan?
I don't know.
He claims he's smart, so like
Yo, in his bio he said in his job title,
Super
you know what I'm
fan.
saying?
If
He's
I
a
went-
strategic manager or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
He lives on my block though.
yeah?
I saw him living on block. Like,
And then
bro, everybody lives on their block.
He's literally from there?
nah,
that's what he said.
we'll talk about that later. If I went by what you said, and it's a memory competition we saw,
Yeah.
who said they're good at memory comps?
Yeah.
It's my girl Austin.
Austin, yeah.
Well, she's still going
yeah.
on HOH.
But she can't play. She can't play.
Oh,
Yeah.
she can't play.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
don't know
what
who to
Keith
pick
said.
now.
Listen, the way I saw
I say
it,
Kiefer.
Wait, who
Kiefer
got
seems
eliminated
pretty
when we
smart.
watched?
that's what I was
Who
saying.
got eliminated?
Tyshawn was out. Tara was out.
Yeah.
Was Kiefer out?
Victoria was still in.
The other girl was
Kiefer never
out.
played. Kiefer never played. Kiefer
What's her
never played.
name? The other white girl was out as well.
Beth was out?
Yeah.
No, not Beth. Oh, Beth was out, yes,
Beth
but the
was out,
other
yeah.
one as well was out. She won.
I just said Tara.
Oh, that's
was out.
Tara. Yes,
Yeah.
Tara was out.
I'm gonna put my money on.
Kiefer, he has to be smart. That guy looks.
He looks smart.
He's not strong, so he has to be smart.
He did good in the Apple competition,
Yeah.
man.
He surprised
He's
me.
smart.
He did. He pulled
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out.
that would be
Smart.
my
He-
pick.
And just I'm always doing other things or watching, so I don't get the fine details. He dominated the Apple competition, no? Like he blew them out of the water in the Apple.
I don't know how much apples he had.
I swear he had like 31. The next person had like 11. Like I don't know. I feel like it's my
I can
mind.
see it.
Yeah.
In my mind, he dominated that competition. So I'm gonna go with Kiefer on this one too.
Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. That's all you want basically.
Memories.
I'm saying based on what we saw and who got knocked out and who was left, and also who seemed to be targeting who, LaToya is the only one that was sitting comfortable. Her name wasn't mentioned at all, so I'm pulling for her to win HOH.
Yeah.
Too.
You saying LaToya?
Yeah.
You said Latoya.
LaToya. She's pretty strong, so right.
So we'll
And I think she'd be the one who'd want to go for it and win that HOH. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And just before we close out, a recap. So we're gonna do you last. We're gonna get to you last. Well, Godfrey, your top 3 picks last week. Who were they?
My top 3.
Yeah. You said
Well, one of them's home now.
Yeah.
Probably eating some real food.
so you need a
Josh?
I had Josh.
Yeah, that was your wild card.
That was my wild card. And I
yeah,
believe
yeah,
I had
yeah,
Jetson
yeah.
and I had. Who was it again?
I don't
It
know.
might have been
man.
Kyle
Listen,
Jetson.
we ain't gonna remember our picks. I'm picking 3 new, perhaps
Same,
they're the same.
yeah. I'm
I don't
picking the
know.
same.
I don't know.
The week by week
I'll stay
basis.
with
Yeah,
Jetson.
bro. I don't care. Whatever I said last week doesn't apply to this week. I am picking the trifecta Negro alliance of Jedson,
So you're picking all 3?
Tyshawn, and Lataya.
That's me too.
The 3 of them. The trifecta.
That's me
I don't
too.
care what I said before. I'm saying that no.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for them 3.
That's it. That's my
top
picks.
3. Can't even
Yeah,
lie.
Okay, so that's also my pick, my personal pick.
This is the most biased
I'm not just
podcast
saying it
ever.
just because you guys are. But
We go with the black people.
From week 1. I left out LaToya last week just because she was kind of
Yeah.
moving kind of shiesty. I didn't really like the conflict
Yeah,
resolution
the conflict
with Julie.
was
but
bad.
this week we're back on track. I'm Team LaToya once again.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to throw out one more name as a wild card to watch. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm right. You're going to hate me for this, but Kyle.
I think so, man.
Kyle
He's
is
been
playing
staying
a
low.
very good game.
He's not talking
flying
too
under
much.
The fact that you don't know
Kyle's
who
the
he
hockey-
is.
hockey
Exactly,
Yes.
The
man.
one, the chest hair?
Yes.
Man, I like him.
And what Loudy's saying
you
right
notice you
now,
haven't seen too much
usually
camera
the
time.
first
See his hair
week,
upon his chest.
whoever you don't know, whoever you're seeing the least stuff is usually the person to watch
Well,
out
people
for. Because at
know-
least they're not
People
involved.
know
Exactly.
him. People know him and Rohan are a thing.
That's the only
I've seen
problem
on, like, the
for
updates and
him.
shit.
That's the only problem.
That's the only problem.
They know they're like a thing.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
So they're
And
gonna
speaking of
play.
trifecta, like I would say my trifecta would be the trifecta and the trifecta, you know, the love
Oh, so he's
triangle.
supposed to have 2-point picks?
the love triangle.
Yeah, you know, like the trifecta, yo. Like
Did
I'd
you just
say
say train factor? I know that was on purpose.
I'd say Beth, Jetson, and Ty, man.
Godfrey's the
That's a
worst
good
man.
one. I think those 3 are good.
I don't, but what they show in the clip, Ty doesn't even know like that Beth is dealing with Jetson or something.
That,
like
first of all, that was an arms loss thing to
Yeah.
me because
that. Yeah,
They were making out.
but Ty doesn't know that.
Forget live feeds. If you don't watch live feeds, let me.
No,
just
Ty, Jet should have shown
They
you.
are like together all the time. It's very clear that
Ty
they
and
have
Beth.
something going on, right?
Ty and who?
Tyshawn and Beth.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Of course,
So
yes.
for Jetson to feel like he could come in and just like shoot his shot.
And he was even
Oh,
saying, "Oh,
he-
now I'm 2 up." He's
He
like,
gonna-
"You
he
made
gonna-
out 3 times with him.
Jetson-
now I'm
Jet-
up on the score."
Yeah, like-
See, Jetson's a man to me that you gotta kind of keep your eye on. Like, keep
They're trying to
friends
take your
closer
girl.
and
He was trying to steal your girls.
Hey,
Uh,
you
Yeah,
on that
I,
light
like,
skin
I,
shit.
I didn't like that. That was kind of
That was me back then. I
the light
retired.
skin moves.
Well, yo, what are you condoning right
Jetson
now?
tried to
I'm
pull
not
up on
condoning,
that light skin move.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm not saying.
Wes, yo, don't pretend like you ain't part of the team, yo.
I'm team light skin.
You know what that reminds
I'm
me of,
not
actually?
team. Here's
You're
the
not
difference.
team
Here's the
Steer
difference.
Girl.
Here's the difference. I am team steer girl in front of your face, like
Mhm.
my youth. Your girl is my girl, no. Man, I like them little sneaky, gym freaky,
Yeah.
gym
Yeah,
screechy,
there's a
something
code. There's
there.
a code you gotta.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I don't do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Screechy. When I deal with the Jim Screechy, you know who did Jim Screechy? Sheldon.
Yeah.
Facts.
Sheldon
Yeah.
did Jim
That's why I
Screechy.
said that's what reminded me of.
Listen, I'm all about bro code. And
Yeah.
just know if I was
Yeah.
Jetson, I would not be doing that.
Yes,
when
I
I
would
say
not.
steal girl, I'm not talking about my friend, the only man them in the house.
He should have showed
You know what I'm saying?
Ty that,
Bro,
hey,
unless
I'm
it's a
trying to
bad
shoot a
thing where it's like,
shot.
okay, we're both gonna do a little thing
Exactly,
together. Do a little
exactly.
back saying whatever.
Listen, this
and we talked about at least things where like, oh, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I don't know what they. No, bro, that's.
You can't do it on the slide like that.
I'm hoping
To me, you're showing me you're
I'm
one of those
hoping that
niggas.
off camera, in the feeds, if you see, they're like, yo, bro, I'm gonna holler at you.
Exactly. No, that's
That's
fair
different.
play.
That is different.
But not on the low.
Judging by
I thought it was gonna be with
action,
Austin,
it didn't
though.
look like he knew that was.
I thought it was gonna be with Austin.
Because
I
Tyshawn
don't know.
is not seeing that play, bro.
He's a good
not
youth.
seeing it. He's a good youth.
Yeah.
He's a good youth,
He's a
so.
good
I can tell you. Like I feel like Ty is one of those guys.
Trouble,
he's-
though.
Yes.
Like, I can tell you one of them
Jetson's
niggas,
just
bro.
trying to do it
He
for
went
that,
to, where
for
did Shuli
the
go to? He went to, I don't know.
for the trophy factor. You know.
the
I
ball
want
player,
to know
Yeah,
what your
College ball
comments
player.
are. I
What do
want
you
to
guys
know
think about
guys,
that? Yeah.
girls, together. What do you think about that?
The
movement?
trifecta, yeah.
Love triangle. Is Jedson wrong? Is Tyshawn condoning it? Is Beth? Is she promiscuous?
Is she for the streets?
Promiscuous for the streets.
Yo,
She for the BBC.
That could be wrong too, though.
BB
Because she knows what she's doing.
That's true. Put it in the comments, and I want to see that. That'll be a topic that we'll address next week. Listen, we'll have the website www.bbcancribs.com. That's where you find everything. Then we'll have the Instagram, BBCAN Cribz.
BBCAN Cribz.
Everything is with a Z.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
We have the Twitter.
Yeah.
And then we have our all of our individual pages, which will be featured in this video here.
Yes, sir.
I want y'all to be interactive with us because we want to be interactive.
We'll be
with
commenting
you,
too
right?
as well. Yes.
It's a conversation, and the conversation that happens will make these episodes better because I want somebody to tell me something that I could a fact. Give me a fact that I can bust out on Godfrey because he's always coming with these. Remember Janine in season 3, episode 2 at 2 minutes. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I need facts. DM me the facts that I can pull out on Godfrey to kill his arguments, and that's pretty much it, man. That's it.
And a quick shameless plug.
Oh no, he's gonna
If
do
you
it
guys,
again.
if you guys are into sports betting, follow the page, 6 Figure Bets. I know summer's coming. You don't want to be looking out of shape, y'all. Evolve Fitness. You gotta follow that, man. Get your fitness gear up. Because you ain't trying to be looking out of shape on the gym.
Big up all your plugs, but that wasn't even thought we did about the plug. You about to talk about that same fight.
That's what I thought he was gonna say.
I thought he was gonna say, bro. I seen this guy out in the snow.
Now watch my fight.
Even Rocky had on a hoodie and a hat, bro. Why are you in a tank top? What part of Zimbabwe did you do that at, bro? What part of Zimbabwe did you come from where you go into the snow? You go into the snow and shadow box yourself.
Guys, I do not normally choose violence, but this summer I will be when I face Enzo and I take him out on behalf of Canada.
Talk your shit.
Shadow boxing in the snow. He ready?
And
He
so
ready?
knock your old ass out.
Yo, if a Zimbabwe
Enzo's
man
done.
shadow boxes in the snow and then goes in the ring, he's ready. He's ready.
Facts.
He's ready.
He's ready.
Yo, this guy's ready, bro.
He's ready, bro.
All right, guys.
Anything to say? Anything to say?
You guys already
Follow
know.
the pages, man. BBCAN Cribz. That's it.
Yo, you didn't say not one. You feel me? This whole episode, I'm kind of disappointed.
Oh, what's going on?
Yo, listen. Follow BBCAN Cribz. You feel me? I'm here every week, every episode. I'm sorry I missed the first one, but I'm here every week. You know what I'm saying? All the mandem right here. Real talks. BBCAN Cribz. Realest podcast out here. The biggest up and coming. You feel me? All that and then some, baby. Stop playing with us.
Stop playing with us, bro.
Mandem, gang.
All right.
We out.
Absolutely.